What's up guys, FutureGameDev here, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Let's Play. If you can't hear it by now, I'm just gonna put it out there in the open. What you're hearing back there is my new Razer Black Widow Ultimate Edition. I have finally invested in a mechanical keyboard, and let's just say it's louder with my headphones off. That's about the sum of it. So, this is my keyboard of choice for the next foreseeable future. So, hopefully the sound of a keyboard doesn't drive you absolutely mad, because if it does, you might want to get used to it. I remember I had to do that for a while with Generic B when he got his first mechanical keyboard. So hopefully, it doesn't drive you mad. I'm loving this thing, to be perfectly honest. It's quite a new experience for me. It's totally different than anything I have or have used before. I also looked at the Death Adder because I was really a fan of the low profile keys it had, but I opted not to use it. I liked the idea of a mechanical keyboard better. So I would really like to finish the Desert Village today, but I know that is not going to happen because it is really late when I'm recording this, and I am not ready for a time lapse. And this is all that I have left as far as sandstone goes. I have a fair bit of sand, I think, but I don't know how much sandstone it will turn into. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pull up some reference images, and we're just going to take a little time and build and talk. I think it'll be nice. So I'll be back in just a second. Alrighty, I have some pictures up, and I think it's enough for me to get started. So we're just going to finish off this one that we've got here, and then move on to a little bit of action that we got going on over here. So I was originally planning... Oh, wow. That was a lot closer to my face than I thought it would be. On recording Portal 2 right now, but turns out in the episode I'm at, I am actually stuck. So in order to keep a certain person who's very good at seeing the solutions from getting angry, I need to take some time and study that map before I record the next episode, as well as look at user feedback to try and figure out how to solve the thing. Because I have a few people who absolutely love my Portal 2 content, but sometimes it's a little frustrating that I can't see the easiest solution very quickly, and I can understand that. So, since I didn't have that ready to go, I said, well, let's record some Minecraft. I think we've been long overdue for that. And I still think it's funny that this probably isn't going to air for a few days. Wait, what am I doing? There's supposed to be stairs around the edge, you derp. What are you thinking? What am I thinking? How could I not think to put stairs on the edges? Am I not a master builder? I'm actually not. But I can pretend that I know half a thing about Minecraft, and just have my minute. I can pretend for a moment, and that moment will be very short-lived, because then I will watch someone who actually knows what they are doing, and I will feel about normal. That's where I feel like I'm at with my building. So, you've probably had a few minutes already to kind of hear the keyboard and get used to it. I'm actually not sure how it sounds with me talking, because I haven't really tested it yet. So I'm kind of just experimenting on you guys. Yeah, I like that much better. I'm just experimenting on you guys, because that's how I roll. That is just how it's gonna be. And if you guys have any ideas for what I should do with these macro keys, because I'm not really used to those, let me know, because right now I've just set them up to open programs that I use when recording. So just stuff that I use when I put the episodes through my pipeline, like Premiere, Photoshop, Audacity, stuff like that, in that order. Very boring and not very gamer oriented. So let me know what you think I should use my macro keys for. Dang it, I used the wrong block again. Well, that's one block wasted. Let's put my smooth sandstone there, because that's where it belongs. Also, if you have used, how long is that, a mechanical keyboard in the past, what was your favorite and why? I can't tell if that was one block or two in the picture. It's such a funny angle. I do know for a fact that, because this is like this, I have to put block in there. That way it doesn't look funny. Look, it looks funny now because there's no roof on it, but trust me, it'll get better. Also, I have been curious. I think that's the wrong block too. I've been curious what shader packs you guys would like me to try. I have a few downloaded, and I've tried them out. Things have gotten a lot better since the last shader core update I had. It fixed whatever water glitch I was having that people have been talking about for an absolutely absurdly long amount of time. So that's nice, because I did not want to install, I think they were saying install Project Redstone, and something that had a chicken's name in it. Not really sure, but I just looked at those solutions and I said, those mods shouldn't make a difference in how your shaders core mod works. So I just called malarkey on it and said, goodbye. Goodbye. Doesn't make sense. How big is this room? It's going to be a small one. So let's do that so I can get the fancy window thing on this side. I don't think that's actually what I had in the original build, but I'm kind of making it up because I can't actually see the other half from here. So kind of just going with it. There's a hole here. Not sure how I want to fill that in yet. We'll leave that to chance for now. Get a roof on this thing. It's rainy and wet. I still think it's funny that it doesn't actually rain in the desert. Oh my, I left a window open. Get windowed. Whoa, that's sand. Me and my block placement, and I don't have a pick. I should have a pick on me, because these resources are so valuable. They are actually very valuable to us and our lives. So I should be using a pick, but I'm not, because it's like 10 o'clock at night and I have school tomorrow, and I should probably be... What noise was that? I don't know. Some people say the noises I make sound like Schmeagol, but I actually don't know what he sounds like. I just know he says, "My precious." Wow. Precious. Something like that. I don't even know what he sounds like, so I'm sure I'm insulting him. Just by opening up my mouth and speaking forth. But on the bright side, I have been saying this in multiple series because it is a very important thing. We are very, very close to 250 subscribers. That is an absolutely insane amount of people. That fills a movie theater. That amount of people. So, I have been preparing... Would you place right so I don't have to destroy you entirely? Breaking things with hands, because we can. So, I have been preparing for the giveaway. I am just waiting for that number to cross that threshold, because I'm ready to do my big giveaway that I have promised for so long, and we're finally getting a chance to do it. So I keep talking about it because it's a milestone for me, and it's a big deal. I like milestones. There's something I can celebrate, and it makes it feel like Friday during the school week, which is always a good thing. Trust me. So, totally random right there. So this is a little shed, just because people have sheds in the desert. I don't know. It seemed to make sense when I was building it, so now I'm just adding it because it's supposed to be here. If you have logic for why this is here, how the heck did I do that? Oh, I see it. Do you notice slabs actually take longer to break? Because, I don't know, maybe because they're twice as thick or something. It's strange. I want to make sure I place this right. It's weird. I looked down at my keyboard and I was actually shocked that it was glowing. I don't know why I would be shocked that my Black Widow Ultimate Edition, which is the blacklight version, or backlit version that I wanted. Blacklight. Yeah, it's got blacklight in it. Backlit version that I actually wanted glows. I look at it funny, because it does what it's supposed to. So, that's going to get furnished, but I literally have nothing wooden on me. So, we'll just have to go with that for now. But I think I'm going to take a break from this, just because I don't have any other images pulled up right now. And I want to kind of scout out what we're going to do over yonder, because I might just finish off this off camera and come back and show you guys. I have a plan for a dock that's going to go here, and I think in my creative world, if I haven't done it already, no, I haven't done it yet. I've worked out a dock for this side too. So it'll probably be a swim, but at least I will have a place where you can climb up before you hit ground. I've also worked out a pathway, I should probably show you this, from the city down there to the quarry up here. Nice little windy path. And I've actually gone with a circle generator and figured out how to make this bridge slope a little bit. Oh, don't walk through there. So I figured out how to make that slope a little bit so it's not just a straight line. I have not figured out what to do with the bed and a little bit of stone that is left. So I need to figure out how to make a road from here down into the quarry over there. Figure out how to light that up nice. And then we just have to get a birchwood road running from here back to the village, and the desert village will then pretty much be done. It'll be about where I like it. At some point we're going to work that way towards the temple, but for right now I've kind of had my fill of desert. So we'll come back to that when I get bored of green. For the meantime, hi chicken! He's laying eggs in my pond. Great. Potatoes are growing. That's good. So, we are going to start moving this direction. Oh, look at all the wheat dancing! That is such a nice, subtle little touch. This is why I love playing with shaders, even if it means this is a 30 FPS series. So, we're going to move out this way. I'm not really sure what I'm going to put here along the way. Maybe a few more buildings, maybe some farm-related stuff. We're going to have a bridge going through right here because, you know, land and water, we don't want to have to swim everywhere. And then off in the distance over there is, I'm trying to remember what was so special about that biome. I think it was a forest, like an actual forest with a lot of trees. And I wanted to see what I could do with, maybe it was a logging type of village. Kind of like Wells Glazes from from B00, from Building with B00. Any of you that are real builders have hopefully probably at least heard of it. If not, go watch B00 100. Whoa. the whole of the water glows when you hold a torch. That is impressively cool. I like that. So, we're going to swim over here. I have not figured it. Look at all the squids. That is so cool. I can actually see what's underwater. If I go under, blind as all get out. But on the surface, at least, I can totally tell what's under there. That is so cool. So, there's really not a good way to get from point A to point D because we don't have boats, but that's going to be necessary. Little island over there. Not really sure what to do with that. And that over there confuses me because I thought this was the closest point. There is a distinct possibility that I am swimming in the wrong direction, but I doubt it. So, we're going to get over here. Yeah, this is definitely the forest area, and it's going to be interesting because I haven't... Whoa. That just goes straight up. It's going to be an interesting area to build in because it is all wooded. I don't want to just go chopping trees and just flattening the place. I want to kind of work with the trees and make something that kind of fits its character. Have a hole that goes nowhere. Okay. Thought we might have had a cave there for a second. So, just kind of walking through. Got some trees. Got a tree I chopped down that apparently the items haven't despawned because the chunks were unloaded. Bunny rabbit! So there's some potential for bunny rabbit goodness. I'm not really sure. Hi! I really don't get to play with these much. Also, this means we're in 1.8 territory. We're in 1.8 terrain, which means that those blocks spawn naturally. Have we really hit the back end of this thing? Well, there's more over there, that's for sure. So, we've got plenty of forested space to work with. So, I'm going to play around with this in creative since I've finished working on the desert village there. And then in my spare time, I will work on the village and try to finish it up so that I can give you guys the grand tour and we can move on from the desert. Because as much fun as it was to build, it's a little annoying to try and catch up in my survival world. So I'm going to try and finish that as soon as possible. And as the moon goes down, the sun comes up over there and we can't see it. But look at that yellow. Hey, I liked that yellow. It was a nice shade. Gotta love this shader pack though. So, I think that is roughly going to do it for this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to throw a like on it and share it with your friends because I would really love to do that 250 sub giveaway sometime soon. So if you guys could make that possible, I would be forever in your debt for allowing me to get this far on the internet. Also, in the comments, let me know. How does the keyboard sound? And will it drive you absolutely mad? If it does, I'm sorry, but that's like asking me to throw a blanket over it. I am looking into a microphone stand, which could get it slightly farther away, so it might get a little quieter if I get a stand. But that's going to be about the sum of it. So, until next time, unless the internet explodes, I'm the Future Game Dev. You guys take care.